Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about coming out. Isn't that a fun topic? Oh no. But first, before I get into all of that, I want to apologize in advance because I'm looking after some dogs today, and I haven't looked after them in a really long time, so they're really excited and really happy to see me, and they're just jumping all over me and going a little bit crazy. So I'm really sorry that, I might jump all over the place and get jumped on. That's just my job. Anyway, so that being said, let's get into this topic. Now, I've had a couple of people actually say that they need help coming out to their parents or their family or friends or whatever it is, and it's always a hard thing coming out. It's always really scary and daunting, and even if you know that your family is going to be totally supportive and totally okay with it, it's still scary. It's still something that is a little bit awkward to talk about, and it's just a hard conversation to have with anyone. So I just want to let you guys know that everyone's journey is different. And I mean, this seems obvious, but like, everyone's journey is different, and the way I came out may not work for someone else, and there's so many different ways of doing it. So I'm going to talk about how I came out and some other ways I've actually come out in a few different ways to different people. So I'm just going to talk about my experience and how I've come out to a few people, and maybe that would be the right way for you to come out, or maybe just sit down and just be like, this is the thing right now. But I will leave it up to you. So the first person I came out to was actually my nana, and I called her up. I didn't even do it in person. I just called her up and I said, hey Nana, look, I need to tell you something. I don't really know how to say it, but you know how there are those people that feel like they're not born in the right body? And she was like, yes. And I said, I'm one of those people, and I have decided to transition and follow my heart. No, I've decided to transition and follow this path that life is leading me down, and just be more of the person that I want to be. So that was it. She was like, okay, cool. And she literally said, I don't care if you're, I don't know, what did she say? Something about, I don't care if you've got 3 heads, I still love you. Something weird like that. Like something very my nana. Like, she would definitely say that. So I sort of approached that one a little bit more gentle. And that wasn't that. I was over the phone, so I was like, just do it. But I came out to my mum, and I have done another video about coming out to my mother. It's not really how to come out, it's just how I came out, which is, I guess, what I'm telling you now. So I was originally gonna sit my mum and my stepdad down and just be like, have a chat with both of them, but timing was just bad, and I never really got a chance. So I'm like, Mum, when can we sit down? And she's like, can we just talk about it now? I'm like, fine. This is your call. If you are happy for me to say it now, I will say it now, but like, it's an intense conversation. And she's like, all right, just tell me. So I literally said to my mum, I said, Mum, do you know what gender dysphoria is? And she said yes, and like explain what she thought it was, and it was pretty accurate. And I'm like, okay, well, I have that, and I have decided that I'm going to pursue this further. And basically that was it. She was asking a couple of questions like, what's my next step and what I'm gonna do, and that my next step is hormones, and she was just asking the normal, regular questions that people ask, like, have you seen someone about this? Like, how long have you known? Like, just questions like that. So, and then I came out to my dad, and I was very straightforward. I'm like, I don't really know any other way to tell you this, so I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I have gender dysphoria, and that's not what I said. I said I have gender dysphoria, and I'm transgender, and I'm changing into a boy. And he was just like, cool, whatever makes you happy. You know, don't be one of those people that neglects yourself and hates yourself so much that you just, you know, don't live the life that you want to because you're so unhappy. Oh, Max. And I came out to my stepdad, and I said the same thing to my mum. Do you know what gender dysphoria is? And he said no. So I explained gender dysphoria, and then once he understood that, I told him, like, the same thing that I told my mum. I was like, I have that. I'm a trans guy. So, dogs are nuts. But yeah, so that's how so I think the main thing with coming out is you just have to, like, get some facts in your head, have like a rough idea how you want to start the conversation. And I think the best way to start the conversation is to make sure that they actually understand that gender dysphoria is a thing, or what gender dysphoria is. So I think that's the best way to start a conversation. Be like, hey, is this something that you know about? Because then it sort of opens it up. It's like, no, they don't. Then you can educate. Yes, they do. Sweet, they already know how shit it is. And then go from there. But it's one of those things that, like, not all conversations are going to go exactly the same for everyone. So you just have to go with the flow a little bit. Like, just, have that rough idea of what you want to talk about. And get some facts in your head and some specifics. And then just go from there. Because conversations flow, generally. And if they get awkward, just be like, I didn't really know how else to tell you this. Or say you don't know how to tell them. I think that's always, like, it's opening yourself up and being like, this is a thing. But that's the only advice that I can really give you guys on coming out. Everyone's experience is different. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to donate to my top surgery fund. Alright, I hope this helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you very soon. See you later.